So, Rob,
So, George,
what would you say are your top five beers? Like
well,
from your favorite to your fifth favorite. What would you say?
lucky for you, I have a list right here. Now, my
Awesome.
number one favorite beer is Labatt Blues.
Ooh,
I love them so much. It's
yeah,
a Canadian Pilsner. I prefer them on draft, um, but usually when I'm at home, I like to get them out of a bottle.
oh yeah. Bottles are.
It's a good beer if you want a snack, like on the side.
Mm,
Like if you want to eat popcorn or chips or something, it's um not too filling. Pretty light beer, tastes pretty good.
yeah,
Very good around a campfire, I must say. So
yeah,
I would say that's my favorite beer.
yeah. It's pretty solid. It's pretty hoppy.
Pretty
You know.
hoppy,
Yeah,
yes. Tastes pretty good.
yeah. It's pretty solid. I
So
mess.
what is your favorite beer, George?
Gee, really? I wonder
As
what.
if I didn't know this already.
Yeah. Well, it's the king, the one and only Budweiser,
The
Bud
king of
Heavy,
beers.
the king of beers. It's like to me, it's the Coca-Cola of beers.
Absolutely.
Like it's got
It's the standard.
it's the standard. It's got the distinct taste.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. The odd thing about it is I'm not really too big on it on draft.
Really.
Yeah, if you try it on, it's got a weird like aftertaste. I love it in bottles. Bottles is always a move for it.
I feel like it's meant to be in a bottle because
Yeah.
it's one of the oldest beers
Mhm.
still going today.
Yeah.
Um, which brings me to my second choice, which
Yeah.
I believe is the oldest active brewery in the world, and that is Yingling.
Ooh,
Little bit darker, a little bit more tart,
it's very potent.
if you will, more potent.
It's a heavy beer.
I enjoy them. Um, I love the taste. I love the color. I love going into a bar, ordering a Yingling on the draft, of course.
Oh yeah.
Draft Yingling over bottles any day for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I was pleasantly surprised because when I first had Yingling, I didn't really like it too much.
See, I
But
was under the impression it was in kind of the school of an IPA or something, just because of the color.
yeah,
And then I discovered, oh, it's just like a normal beer, but it's just a little darker.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty.
Amazing taste, amazing
It's a solid.
hoppiness, pretty solid.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. My number two. This is Pacifico.
I've never had a Pacifico.
It's like
Mexican beer, right?
it's from Tijuana, Mexico. Mexican beer, you put the lime in it. But
Oh.
for Pacifico, it's good with or without the lime.
Mm.
Like when I was in California, like they only had, I think it was Corona and Pacifico, and man, that Pacifico saved me. I felt it's a solid beer. It's on the heavy side. It's really really solid. I think you should try it sometime.
I will have to get on that.
Yeah.
Now, number 3 for me
Yes.
would have to be Miller Genuine Draft.
Ooh.
I don't know what it is. It's that perfect in the middle kind of beer.
It's the beer of beers.
Pretty chuggable, pretty nice flavor, not too hoppy. You can't get it in many bars. Most bars just have Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Yeah, MGDs, pretty good summertime sitting around the pool kind of drink,
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I've never even like heard about, like I knew about Miller Lite. I never knew they had like, a Miller regular.
Right. Yeah.
Because they never, like, you never see them at bars.
Exactly.
Like it's kind of goofy.
I'm like, this is way better than Miller Lite.
Oh yeah, I hate Miller Lite. I just,
It's not the greatest, but I wouldn't mind one.
I'm not a light beer guy either, so
I'm not either.
Yeah, like
Too much water.
Yeah, it's like, you're paying the same price.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like I'd rather like, have a flavored beer.
Right. So what is your number 3?
My number 3 would be Coors Banquet. Coors Heavy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we have a glass right here.
Yes.
Huh.
I love Coors Banquet. Like, I'm pretty iffy on Coors Light. It goes too flat. It goes flat too fast, you know.
That is true, but
That's
it is perfect when you're fishing.
yeah.
It is the perfect. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the can design. It's in the mountains. You're outside.
I
It's a
getcha.
good fishing drink.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. Coors Banquet. Draft all day. Coors
yes.
Banquet on draft.
Hmm.
It's. Do they sell them in bottles? I don't think I've ever seen. Oh no, the stubbies. They have the
They
small
have the stubby
stubbies.
bottles.
Forgot.
Yes.
Yes, the stubby bottles.
Pretty unique design.
Yeah, and they taste
That
amazing.
which leads me to my number 4, which is Coors Banquet.
Oh yes.
So
Yeah. Why do you like Coors Banquet?
I like it because it's better than Coors Light. Flat, plain and simple.
Real like that's. I mean, it's a solid like
It
middle beer. You know.
to me, when I taste it, I get the sense of I don't know if this makes sense or not, but I kind of get a pine needly kind of smell and taste. If you know what I mean.
I
But
know.
it tastes like beer, but I don't know. To me, it kind of smells like a pine tree, which I kind of like.
I
But
no.
that's just me.
No, I totally understand what
Yeah.
you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
It's a solid beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. You're number 4.
My number? Oh yeah, my number 4. Mick Ultra.
Blech.
Really?
Blech.
You don't like Mick Ultra?
Bottom of the barrel for me.
Really?
I'm sorry.
I like Mick Ultra because like I feel like it's the starter. Like if someone doesn't like beer and they're like interested, I think of Mick Ultra because like it just tastes like water.
True.
You know, it's
True.
like
But it also, for me, it's nothing special. It doesn't leave an impression. You know?
I kind of respect that it's not trying to be something different. You know, it's kind of just like just like the
It
lighter
knows what it
beer.
is,
Yeah,
and it's pretty okay at what it does.
yeah.
But it's not for me.
That's understandable. It's like it's
I
a very watery beer.
Yeah, I don't hate them. If that's all there is at an event, I will drink one.
Mhm.
But yeah, not a go to for me.
Yeah, I can understand why. Like
Yes.
for me, like if we're ending off the night and I'm like, oh, like I've had like a lot of Budweisers or Coors Banquets, I want to take it down a little bit. I'll have a Mick Ultra just to kind of level myself
Takes
out.
the edge off.
Yeah,
I got you.
that's my like
Low on
reasoning.
carbs, low on alcohol.
Exactly.
I hear you.
Solid. All right.
Now my number 5,
Your number 5.
Miller High Life,
Ooh, the champagne.
the champagne of beers,
Ooh.
which deservedly gets that title. It was one of the first beers I ever drank, consecutively, and I don't know, like with MGD, it's kind of a good summertime. You know, I think of the summers, late summer nights when I drink it. It's it's a little bit more heavy than some of the other ones, but it tastes pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for a night out with the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not too big. I'm not a big Miller guy. It has like a weird like aftertaste. So
I hear you. I hear
yeah.
you.
Not it's personally not for me, but I respect it.
Oh yeah. Your number 5.
My number 5, Smithwick's.
I've never had a Smithwick's.
Yeah.
Smithwick's.
However you pronounce it. It's an Irish red ale.
I see.
It's like Guinness's like younger brother. Like Guinness gets all like the praise, but like really like
And for what?
yeah, like it tastes like mud.
It tastes like mud and coffee.
Yeah, like Smithwick's is just better. It tastes better. It does like it's a little lighter because it's a red ale. Guinness is kind of like a super dark like
It's like Guinness's rich cousin.
yeah.
In a way.
Yeah, in a way. But yeah, any like Irish pub will have Smithwick's on draft.
Yes.
And man, is it good.
Yes.
It's something that you want a heavier side on the beer. You get a Smithwick's and it'll get you right there.
Really.
Oh yeah,
I'll take your word for it.
Oh yeah, super solid, solid beer.
Pretty solid list here.
Yeah. Anything you would like to change or
I would like to add an honorable mention.
Yes, I think we should do some an
honorable mention.
Yes.
One that I like a lot, but it didn't quite make the list. Stella Artois.
Ooh, Stella's.
I'm Italian, so we drink Stella. Of course, it's in my blood.
Uh-huh.
I love the green bottle. I like the paper that you have to take off of the tip. Makes you feel like, you're opening
Fancy.
up a piece of treasure or something. It's like, ooh, they got paper on this one. This is fancy. So, yeah, it has kind of not a bitter taste, but it's more flavorful than some of the other ones. But
yeah,
I like them a lot. Didn't quite make the top 5.
Yeah, I like Stella's, but have you ever had it in a can? It's not great.
No,
it's not
I don't think
great.
it would be great.
No,
I have had it in a can actually, and
it's not great.
I will never do that again.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. But on draft or bottles, different story.
Yes. Yes.
Honorable mention from me.
There's a lot of beers out there.
Yes, I do have an. Great Lakes Oktoberfest.
Ooh, I do like those.
Yes.
Of all the IPAs that Great Lakes makes, probably Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Would be my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm not an IPA guy.
I'm not either.
I don't like anything above like a 5% or
Yeah. Great Lakes
gets not my thing.
Great Lakes gets a pass for me.
Okay.
Just cuz like the Oktoberfest, it's like if Smithwick's just doesn't cut it, you get to the Oktoberfest.
Okay.
It's
solid.
Yeah.
Respectful.
Oh yes.
All right.
Yep.
Well, hope you enjoyed this list as much as we did making it.
Oh yeah. Those are top 5 beers with honorable mentions.
All right.
With Robert Dallas and Georgian.
Should we go have a brew, George?
I say so, yeah.
Cool. I'm in the mood for one now.
All right.